How's it going, guys? Luke here from Tandemkross. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're either curious about the Smith Wesson SW22 Victory bumpers, or you've already purchased them and you're looking for install instructions, which you will find at the end of the video. So the question is, why might you want to upgrade your magazine bumpers for your Victory? Well, this one's pretty easy. There's a lot more real estate on the right here. This is with our Victory Pro bumper. I have a lot of trouble sometimes when it comes to speed shooting, and maybe it's a me thing, but I'm sure other people will agree with me as well. Positively seating the mag, sometimes it's hard to do it on the go because there's just a little bit of real estate there and you really have to jam it in there. With the Victory Pro bumper, you get all this extra real estate. The mag is seated. You have a bunch of real estate still on here to grab onto for positively removing and seating the mag. It's awesome. So something like this, it may seem scary to some people. The installation is really easy. So we're gonna be going through that now. All right, install time. So before we get started, I wanna make sure that everyone is wearing eye protection. We don't want somebody to take one of those springs that are under tension to the eye from the magazine, so just make sure you're wearing eye protection. The only other things you're gonna need for this install are some sort of screwdriver. I got this little keychain one here. I'm gonna be using that. Any small Phillips head will work. And then we recommend, you can actually use the Phillips head for this too, but we recommend for depressing the spring, getting an Allen wrench or an Allen key or small tool of some sort. All right, obviously before we get started, we wanna make sure that the gun is clear and safe. We're not really working with a firearm with this, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyways. Take out the magazine, nothing in there. Check your chamber, triple check your chamber, that's my rule. Check it a couple times, we're good. Gonna go ahead and set the gun aside. We aren't gonna need that for the install. Next, grab whatever magazine you're gonna be installing your first bumper on. We're gonna be using an Allen wrench to manipulate the spring. All right, so now you can grab your small tool. I have an Allen key here. Anything that will fit through here will work. Go ahead and stick it through the spring. And what we're gonna be doing here is pulling the spring away from the bumper so that the spring is not sitting up on it. And then once you get the spring pulled down and there's a little bit of clearance there, what you can do is just take off the bumper just like that. Here's the factory bumper. We're gonna go ahead and set that aside. We won't be needing that anymore. And then slowly release the spring. This, now you're gonna have the spring hanging out the bottom. That's exactly what you want. Once you have the base pad off, the next thing you can do is actually just take the follower button and follower, slide it up to the hole here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. You can take that spring out too. And then you can go ahead and push it and pull the follower button out. Now you're just gonna have your free follower. Next, if your spring fell out, just go ahead and just throw it back in there. Next thing we're gonna do is grab your bumpers. Let's open these up. Take one of your bumpers and screws, two of them here. Go ahead and set the rest of that aside. And with one of the bumpers in your hands, you can see that they come apart just like this. You're gonna be working with this piece here first. So the reason we took out the follower button is because we are gonna be taking this piece here, this part of the bumper, and sliding it just like this with the divot or dent in the back going towards the back of the magazine and sliding it all the way down to the bottom. Once your mag looks like this and you've got the top portion of your bumper and the bottom of the mag and you've got your spring hanging out the bottom, we're gonna use this as an opportunity to reinstall the follower button. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull the spring out so the follower can come down to the opening in the follower track here on the magazine body. We're gonna go ahead and just reinstall that button. Pretty easy to do. All you have to do is go ahead and just line it up and push it in. Just like that, it's installed. Next, now that the follower button's been reinstalled, we can just take the base plate of the bumper here and go ahead and just feed that spring right down in there. Just like this. And then all you have to do next is pull the bumper pieces together. And while holding them together like this, you can then take your screws, and I like to start them with my hands, just so I know where they're going. But do not let go until these screws are done. So go ahead and take my small screwdriver and just start tightening this down. Switch to the other one. A bigger screwdriver would have been helpful, but this will do. And once you've tightened these screws, you're good to go. You've just installed your Smith & Wesson Victory Pro bumper. And there we have it. You've successfully installed your Victory base pad for your magazine. These do come in a 2-pack, like I said before, so you'll just repeat the process for your second mag. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all in regards to the product or the installation, please leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you. Thanks, guys.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video on whatever social media platform you use. I'm Luke with Tandemkross, and we're here to make your good guns great. Keep up with us on social media for daily updates. I'll see you next time.